Hello, what is up YouTube? This is Stardust here and we're gonna be doing Sylvanas guide today. I'm gonna be giving you some tips how to play her, etc, etc, etc. Now, let's go through her abilities. Okay, she is range specialist, very squishy, not very difficult to play, well, not at all difficult to play. Very good escape. She's got very good escapes spells, etc. So she's quite flexible. She's a great pusher. Okay, so first of all, let's start with her passive. Her passive, Black Arrow. What attacking? Basic attack and abilities stuns minions or structures or camps. Okay, which is really good for 1 second. Okay, so it's like really nice. So you can constantly keep on stunning without them attacking you. Really good. Your Q is withering fire. Okay, so basically shoots to the closest enemy, deals additional damage. Prefers of course heroes, and you can store up to 5 charges. You get 1 charge on a minion, or nearby minion, or a camp dead. Okay. Okay, and of course, if you kill a hero, you get 3 charges. So really good ability, gets you a lot of extra charge, and of course with your passive, it's really nice. For example, for split pushing, etc. Your W, okay, Shadow Daggers, okay, damages an enemy over time and it spreads. So really good ability as well. So once the team, for example, is near each other, you kind of tend to put in your W where it spreads around and it does the most damage. You get the most damage potential that you can get out of it. So really nice. Hunting Wave, what you do, this a free click ability. You click on it, you can use to once it does damage, of course, if it goes to a minion wave, which also means it applies your passive. Of course, all your abilities apply your passive, which means stunning them for a second. Minions we're talking about. But what it can be, on Hunting Wave, what you can do is if you click again while it's active, while the wave hasn't disappeared, you will teleport to that position. So you can use it to transport as well, or to escape, or to secure kills, etc. Really good ability. Really nice ability. Your passive, okay. Wailing Arrow. Wailing Arrow is shoot an arrow. So basically, you've got a very large range to shoot the arrow, and then once you click, once it explodes, it explodes once you click again on your arrow. So you shoot it, and then you have to click again for it to explode, and it silences the enemies. So it's really good. Silence depends what the team have. And your second option that you have for your heroic ability is Mind Control. So what Mind Control? After 1 second of casting, takes control of an enemy hero movement and prevents them from doing anything else. Channels last for 2.5 seconds. Okay. So what happens is it's a click on ability, which is really good. It's my personal favorite one. What happens is you basically, it's got a very good range. So if you imagine a team fight, you click on the assassin, on the ranged assassin, just wait for them to be out of position a bit to step forward because the range is massive. Click on them, bring them towards your team, instant dead, and your team, the enemy team has to deal with a fight 4 versus 5, which is very convenient. So my personal favorite one is the Mind Control. You just have to make sure you wait, and then you can lead your team towards victory very easily, which is what I do right now. Because what happened is last season I was in Diamond, and right now I'm in Gold 1, which is very bad. So I mostly use Sylvanas to get out of Gold, etc, and Platinum. So let's go through the talent. Okay, so your talents are level 1. We are going with the passive, so we're increasing my passive by 75, well, by 0.75, so almost 2 seconds. Where the enemy minions get stunned or structures, etc, etc, etc. What this does is it increases your wave potential. Okay, or if you are going to be if you are going to be a lot of clearing a lot of camps, okay, you can go for the Mercenary Queen. Okay, friendly non-boss Mercury's near you deal well, you can also deal more than 50% damage. So if you want to be pushing a lot, but that's I don't really fancy that ability, to be honest. I prefer with the increased with the increased duration of your passive. Okay, that's always my personal favorite one. Now with my build, bear in mind that the 2 builds I'm explaining the mind control one. Why the mind control? Because the mind control is a build where you could in a team fight. She is, in my opinion, a lot more useful. Why? Is all you have to do is just wait a little bit on the back, make sure you wait for the assassin to melee assassin, etc, to make a step forward, and that's it, you're securing a kill. So I'm going with a mind control. So level 4, I'm going with my Q. Yeah, so we're going with the Q. What this does is increases the within fire range by 25%. Okay, which is really nice, because 25%, it means that obviously it goes further out. It prefers, obviously your Q will always hit if there is an enemy champion, the enemy champion rather than minions. So it is actually quite nice in range wise, because bear in mind you're very squishy. So if you get caught where you shouldn't be, you're instantly dead. It's what it is. If you get stunned, it's an instant death, especially late game. So yeah, level 7. Okay, level 7. We're going again with your passive. So what this does is a minion affected by your passive explodes. So this obviously this is purely to push your wave a lot faster. It's amazing how faster you get to push your lane with unstable poison. Yeah. So what it does, the minions, once it's done and if it's affected by your passive, it explodes. So it's really good. Pushing a minion wave in 2 seconds, you have the whole minion wave cleared and you get experience. So it's like soaking experience, and it's really nice. Okay, level 10, of course I go with the mind control. Okay, what mind control does is, like I explained earlier on, I would go. It pulls a champion towards. Well, you have control over that champion, so you can move them whatever they want. After 1 second of challenge after 1 second of delay, you have 2.5 seconds, which is a lot. 2.5 seconds. The control over that champion, control over the movement speed. I mean, okay. So what you do is you click or you wait for the ranged assassin or the melee assassin to come towards. Make a step a bit forward when you're in range. I'm on quick cast, so I'm constantly like tank. You know, if he's in range, as soon as he moves forward, as soon as you start shouting, boom, pull towards your team. Your team will eat him alive in a second. So that's it. That's all it has to do. And then obviously I would pick a champion that would be like, let's have it, that has an ultimate that does a lot of damage, etc. That is obviously check the stats, see who is where is. For example, if they have Morales on their team, I would pick Morales, because without Morales they can't survive without the support, because Morales does give a lot of life. Okay, Level 13. Now, level 13, my personal favorite one, to have more sustain, more durability, I would go with a live drain. Okay, it really depends now how your game goes over here. You got two options. So your W, okay, could also heal you, okay, which is really really nice. If you put it on a whole minion wave, you get quarter of your HP back, which is amazing. Okay, and then you have the other option where your E could be cast twice within 5 seconds after being cast. So basically, you can shoot it in one way, you can shoot it on another way, or you can shoot it one way, you can teleport, and you can shoot it again, teleport. You see what I mean? So it's like, it's really really nice, and then you confuse the enemy team which way you're going, or you can escape further, etc etc etc. So personally, it depends how your game goes. Now level 13, you know, are you being hunted? Do they have a lot of assassins, etc? Do you struggle with escaping? So you go for your E. Or if you need more durability in the lane, you go for, because you're being a bit poked too much, but not that they can't get to you to dying, your E is doing the job, use your W. Okay, you get your W to get a bit more life still. Okay, now level 16, again we are going with our passive. So it's very simple and straightforward build, to be honest. Black arrow now also applies to heroes, slowing their movement speed by 6% for duration up to the for the duration. Okay, so for almost 2 seconds, because your stun is almost 2 seconds, so you can now slow them as well, which is amazing. So imagine you pull somebody towards their team, and then you can also slow them. The whole combination is really good. It's like making sure 1000% it's a secure kill. Okay, and level 20, of course, a lot of people go with the active to teleport distance, etc. But I go with the mind, because what happens is for the mind control, enemy gain 100% movement speeds for the duration. So the 2.5 seconds and the duration, they literally start running towards your team once you start. It's crazy, and it's like instant death for the assassin. All you have to do is it's a secured kill. It is absolutely amazing. So the mind control, especially after level 20, it's 100% sure secure kill. Of course, what it tends to, and not a lot of people use it, to be honest, and I don't know why, because it's such a great tool for team play, for team fight, etc. To manipulate their team, etc etc etc. So you're not gonna be the best damage dealer, but you would, and probably with that build you're not gonna be MVP, but with the amount of with securing one assassin of their team and you as 5, you're basically leading your team, you're carrying your team towards a victory, because usually the enemy team wouldn't just you know, how can I explain, wouldn't just go ahead and fight 4 versus 5, because yet you still have a lot of damage. And it's, even if they do, if they're silly enough, they're likely to just be dead. So Sylvanas, it's amazing. Or what I quite often do is, once they have broken the gate, obviously, towards the turret, what I do is I would use even mind control on the tank, pull them in the middle of the turret, without a minion wave we're talking about, the turret will be shooting them, slowing them, and my team will be their tank. Without tank, they can't do anything. They're very squishy. So again, it's a win. So you can also use it on a tank, on the warriors. Yeah, it like I said, that build for me, it's perfect. It's like you quickly push your lanes. What it does is you quickly push your lanes, you know, make sure your lanes are pushed up, and then you can join your team, and then you can be as 5. So you basically do 2 roles. You are a split pusher, and you in a team fight as well. So you have to be, of course, very fast, very flexible, but that build gives you that flexibility. So what you get a lot of experience for your team, which means higher level, which means a higher level means more possibility of winning, and it's absolutely amazing. So I definitely recommend it. It's I think is the best build for me. Why is because you do get you do what is needed to be done. Okay, well, that's my personal favorite build for Sylvanas. A lot of people play her in a different way, but I don't see her that beneficial in the other way. So uh, if you think I'm wrong, or if you have any comments, make sure you let me know, and then I'll be able to. Obviously, I'll be more than happy to hear some more discussion. I hope you enjoyed my guide, and I look forward to hear from you guys. Okay, see you later. Bye.